Hi boys and girls. This morning we are going to be making a special treat called ants on a log, and all you'll need for this is some celery, some peanut butter, some craisins or raisins or chocolate chips, and you could also do it with cream cheese if you're allergic to peanut butter, or you could do it with sunflower butter, almond butter, anything that you can spread, because the main part of today's activity is to learn how to spread and to learn how to sequence directions. So I've got my little chefs here, and I'm going to do a demonstration. So everyone, first, I've got a big knife, but they've all got little knives. So you're going to take a little scoop of the peanut butter, and you're, not yet, wait till I show you, and then you're going to try to copy me. Well, actually, we'll do it all together. There's one for you, one for you, one for you, and one for you. Okay, and actually, before we do the scoop of peanut butter, what you guys can do is practice your cutting skills. So everyone take your little knife, and you're just going to practice cutting a little log. We're going to turn our celery into a little log. So you're just going to go back and forth. Make it a little bigger because you're going to want a longer log than that. Okay? And now since Juliana is so young, I'm going to help her cut her little log by doing a demonstration. And I'm going to help teach her that we hold it, we stabilize with one hand. Open your hands, there you go. And we go back and forth, back and forth. Saw the knife, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Saw the knife. Oh, you did it! You cut it in two. You did it too. Great. I love how you followed along. Do you want to try one more time? Yeah. We'll make this one just a little smaller. Okay. We push, and can you go back and forth? You did it, Jules. Okay. And now, once you've got your pieces, and I cut mine into little, I just did 2 logs. I'm going to take my peanut butter, guys, and I'm just going to spread it right in the little, it's kind of like a little celery boat. You just put it in the middle part. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So go ahead and take a scoop of peanut butter, boys, and then we'll pass it on over to the ladies. And I'm filling my little log with some peanut butter. The peanut butter you can pretend is mud. And then, here's some for you. Would you like to scoop it? Yeah. Okay, put your knife in there. Let's go scoop. There you go. I like how you're using your words.
I can do it.
Okay, so you scoop some out. And you can see there's lots of developmental levels that can enjoy this activity. It's not just for 4-year-olds or 3-year-olds or 2-year-olds. You can have all different ages. Okay, and it looks like they're doing a good job. Now I'm going to put, then after you get your peanut butter on, you're going to choose just a few little ants to place on your log. So.
Do we grab some ants?
Yep, there you go. Oh, you did some nice spreading, boys. Okay, and Juliana, I can see that she might need a little bit of help. Bella's working persistently with Jules. I might need to just teach her like a little help with the spreading. So put some in and scrape it back. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to start with full hand over hand. And after I've taught her a little bit, I'm going to gradually move my hands away and let her be a little bit more independent. Okay, now try to fill that. So I'm still doing some modified prompting by holding it.
I need one more scoop.
Okay, ask the boys to pass it to you.
Can we pass the peanut butter?
Okay, that one looks pretty good. Let's scoop that one up. And Julie, this time, can you hold the peanut butter or the celery? Okay, go ahead. Put it in. And so now I'm going to back away and see if she's learned how to scoop or if she's still, or spread, if she still needs help. Okay, how you doing? Good. Okay. You let me know if you need help. And moms and dads, sometimes it's really hard not to just jump in and do it for them. But the whole point of this activity is to let the kids do it themselves or to use words if they need help. Good, you asked for some help. And so I'm going to try to let her be as independent as possible. Okay, right there. I'm going to hold it on this peanut butter end. Okay, go ahead. Put it in. And I love how you guys are being persistent and working through it. Do you both have ants on your logs? Okay, Jules, I think we're ready to put some ants on your log. Okay, put your knife down. And now here, can you choose some to put on? How many raisins are you going to put on your log? Oh, good, Belle. How many ants did you put on your log?
I'm going to put some on.
Oh, you're not done. Okay. How many did you put on, Julie? Let's count them.
1, 2, 3.
Here, take it from me. Here you go. Put that one on. Oh, 1. You got to place it right on the log, silly girl. So we're working on fine motor skills here too, as well as counting. 1, 2. I think you've got room for one more. Here. Oh, you're going to change to that kind of ant.
Eat this?
First, let's count how many you have, and then you can eat it. I think the boys are enjoying the ants. 1, 2.
3, 4, 5.
So you have 5 on that log, and how many on this one?
3.
So let's count all together. We could do 5 plus 3 is 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 5 plus 3 makes 8.
Can I
All
have
right.
a napkin?
Sure, we'll do a napkin afterwards. You can eat your snack. And how many did you put on?
I only put on 5.
All together or on one log?
All together.
All together, okay. And Jax, how many?
7.
You fit
Only on one log.
7 on yours. Okay. Oh, and Juliana has 2 ants on each log. So boys and girls, you can see this is a really fun, really easy game and cooking activity, and you can incorporate a lot of skills into it. Fine motor, counting, spreading. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching and learning how to make ants on a log.